Alrighty, let's test things out here. Make sure everything is good to go. Alrighty, title is good. Alright, thank you, Jay Neville. Everyone, welcome to the first casted game of Season 5 Pavlov, which is between Team Arctic and Team Phalanx. Unfortunately, we couldn't get any coverage on the first 7 weeks of gameplay, which is very unfortunate. There's plenty of good moments and such to go over there, but we just got Pav TV back, and that's still progression. But anyways, let's get right down to it. So, first off, let's go over some standings here. As you can now see on your screen here, we have the website. We can see Arctic sitting in a comfortable 5th place position as a silver rank after previously losing their master rank earlier on in the season after a couple of unfortunate games that caused them to go back down to bronze, but they are definitely almost back up at master rank. They're sitting at 11 games played with 7 wins, 4 losses, 278 points, and a 1240 MMR. Pretty close to the upper teams here. While we, meanwhile, have Team Phalanx, which sits only 3 ranks below bronze, but already going up to silver after only 3 games. One of which was against Team Wrecked, as we saw earlier, in which they got a map off them. Which is very important for how I'm going to guess this game out, because Wrecked is not a team to be underestimated whatsoever here, and this experience they had with them could definitely have made them a very gruesome opponent to go against. Now, Phalanx sits 3 games played, 2 wins, 1 loss, 78 points, and a 1200 MMR. Only 40 points behind Arctic, but still, nonetheless, they can both gain some and lose some MMR in this game, depending how rounds go and how maps go. I would expect a 2-1 very close game tonight, going either direction. I'd be very surprised if it would be a 3-0 here. We actually do have a couple interviews coming up, so I'll see how those guys feel about their chances at this game. You'll see too. Anyways, any questions about anything going on? Any y'all very interested? I'll answer a couple questions before our first interview in a couple minutes here. Alright. So in just a minute here, we'll be getting CT on. Also, I forgot to mention that all the new teams that have joined us this season, I have put out a list, but keep in mind, things have changed since this list was made here a couple days ago. New teams to mention, Phalanx, actually a very new team. Also referred to as Diamond Dogs a while back, but the team was disbanded. Yeah, I wish I had music, but apparently every time I play music I get copyrighted. Alright, some new teams this season. Phalanx, Thinking, Infamous, Unicorn Holders, Yakuza, Vortex, Nightmare, as well as, again, I have said, the new teams that have just joined either today or yesterday or have yet to play their first match. We'll then begin introducing those teams as they get introduced to the league. Also, I've just received word that my first interviewee is ready for action. So, I'd like you all to welcome CT from Arctic. Hey, CT, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, my dude. How you doing, Shad?
I'm doing pretty good. Just casting this game.
Yeah, this game that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sitting here chucking nades at frickin' bins.
Yeah. So, Anyways, how do you think you guys will do against Phalanx today?
Going right into it, I see. I think we'll do just fine, actually. Um, it's not gonna be an easy game, but it should be a good one.
Oh, he's very
I don't.
quiet. Oh, wait, hold up, CT. I gotta
Okay,
fix some things. I'm very sorry about this.
it's okay. I don't mind a little bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah, to be expected.
To be expected. We're not freaking ESA.
Yeah.
Although if
Alright.
ESA would love to, sponsor some of us, that'd be so great.
Yeah. Speaking
We
of
would not mind.
sponsors, this is sponsored by ProTube VR and VR Cover. Go check them out.
Go
Okay.
buy that crap.
No, not
Buy it.
crap. It's really good. It's really good stuff.
I said buy it.
Yeah.
All right.
So, anyways, continue about how you guys will do against Phalanx here.
I said we'd do pretty good, is what I'd say. I think we'd win. However, it's not going to be an easy fight. There is not an uh, exact like gauge for it. Mainly just because Phalanx, although it's a great new team, is filled with some good players.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Very realistic. A lot of realism from that statement there about being very challenging
well,
match. I like that.
a lot of the people on there have been playing for as long as I have. So a lot of them have even more hours than I have. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, yeah. So, any specific players on their team you worried about?
Oh, I'm not really worried about any of them. I just respect all of them. Like freaking Peanut Pencil's their captain. I I love Peanut Pencil. He's a freaking awesome guy. I ended up making an op for him a long time ago when we used to be able to design skins. You also got Need Bale in there. He's pretty good. You got freaking Bird. Bird's a good opper. You got the Crimson Fucker. He's a great freaking pistol dude. Just all around good player. You got a couple others in there. Not not sure who the rest of them are off the top of my head. So I haven't played with all of them.
Yeah,
But in general, it's a decent team.
yeah, very, very decent team. Uh, like that little compatriotship between you and Peanut there. Always great to see
Yeah,
that. No toxicity in this league, huh?
we're
Oh,
all friends here, dude.
yep.
I mean, sometimes we do get fucking angry at each other. I'll say that. But no,
Yeah,
it's nothing to worry about.
yeah. So, in this game, how are you going to prevent Phalanx from getting any rounds on you? What's your like plans here?
Well, we haven't played with Phalanx here, and unfortunately, whatever strats that we were talking about just a couple minutes ago before I came in, I can't really say anything about it. But I know a little bit before we were playing some open pav over on the Arctic Discord. If anybody's out there,
Yeah, guys,
um,
go check them
Rig
out.
Pickle came in from Voltron. Was like, "Hey, you should play Manor because they're pretty bad at Manor." And we're like, "How about we just don't play Manor at all because nobody likes Manor?" So that is the one thing I will say: we're not playing Manor, even though it has been said that Phalanx doesn't like Manor.
All right, cool.
That's the
So,
only thing I'll say about that.
yeah, yeah, definitely good idea to try and map out their weaknesses, their strengths, and all that. You know, get those down on paper or internet, however you like to keep your notes. But anyways, do you think Arctic will stay in the top 5 by the end of the
Oh
season?
yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
yep. We've been around for a while. We are a pretty close knit team. Hell, we freaking did beat Voltron the last season. We didn't get all the way into the top in the tournament, but we were, I believe, can't give you the exact digit. We were top 10 at that point by the end of season 3 and season 4. This season, I think we're going to stay up top.
All right.
We got
Very
the
good.
right people, we got the right skills.
Right. Very good to hear that confidence. Um. Yeah. So. Um. Anyways. Any more statements? Any more statements for Phalanx? Anything?
I mean, good luck, have fun.
All right. That's some good. That's some really nice, friendly work with your teammates there, and even if they're your enemies, you know, they're still friends in this league. That's great to see.
I mean, this is all for fun. There's no money on the line at the moment.
Hmm.
I mean, this is all just freaking digging around in
We get bragging
some sort of
rights.
competitive setting. Yeah, we get bragging rights and maybe some pro tube stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah.
we're lucky.
Can't argue against a nice pro tube, pro tube, pro tube, pro tube.
Yep.
You know, pro tube.
Oh well.
Gun stocks. There you go. That's the word. But
All right. So
anyways,
it's 9:56. Game
yeah,
is soon.
yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna hop back to my dudes.
All
All right.
right. Thank you for joining me,
Getting
man.
interviewed. Thank you so much, Shad. And have fun casting us. Thank you for your casting.
No problem. I am excited to watch this game.
I'm excited to play it. All right. Hey, can you throw me out so I can figure out how to get back into my channels?
Alrighty. Okay, well, that was CT. So next up we have Peanut Pencil. 1 second, we gotta get him into the voice channels here. There he is. Alright. Alright, Peanut. Can you hear us? Can you...
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alrighty, good to hear. So, how do you feel about tonight's matchup?
Oh, I'm actually feeling pretty good about it. Arctic is a very formidable team, but we've been working very hard over at Phalanx, and I got a lot to look forward to this match.
Ooh, this sounds exciting. You know,
Definitely.
haven't really seen that much of you guys though. Like,
Mhm.
honestly, even though I've been out for the last week, you know, controller's gone, all that, but I haven't seen you much. Do you guys practice like night or something?
Yeah, we're a pretty late night crew.
Ah, that would make sense then. All right. So, what guys on the other team do you think are going to really pose a threat to you tonight?
That's a good question. All of them are really good players, but I think CT and Budgie have always been some of the most consistent, very well performing players. Especially with CT working a lot on the op recently, so gonna be looking forward to seeing that
Are you
happen
worried
this game.
about Nobru's op?
Noboru, I can't really say because I haven't really seen him up all that much.
You haven't? Oh well. Last time we casted a match between Arctic and Frostbite, Nobru was very much hammering that op in. He was,
Oh, wow.
yeah, he was definitely top fragging with the op. A lot of good shots, a lot of lineups. So that's definitely something I think could be taken into account, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. So as a lot of teams in the league are aware of with Arctic's playstyle, you find it really aggressive. You got any counters to that?
I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. I think just good utility usage, good communication, and fast rotations, I think will prove to be key in helping us defend against Arctic's aggressive style.
Yeah, definitely. Alrighty. Just one more question here. So, do you think you have potential to be top 5?
Oh, most certainly. Definitely. Maybe even top 3 if we work hard enough.
Really? Alright.
Definitely.
I'm expecting to see you up there so that we don't die of boredom from the lack of competition. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not egotistical or anything, I promise. Alright. Well, Arctic CT with me said, good luck, have fun. Anything to respond to that with?
Nothing but the best.
Nothing but the best. Best luck ever. All right. Well, it is currently 8:59. You got a minute left before your game. Anything else you want to say to the cast audience? Anything?
Other than enjoy the show, I suppose.
Alrighty, folks. You heard them.
Alright.
Go
Thanks for
enjoy the
having me,
show.
Shadow.
Oh, no problem, man. Have a great day and beat the ever living daylights out of any enemy that comes before you.
Alright, thanks. See you later.
Okay, man. Alrighty, boys. The time has come. It is 10 o'clock on the dot, and our game is starting, as you see on the Discord. So, yeah, let's tune over to Pav TV and fix the audio because I had to heighten it, and I pretty sure that most of you don't want to get your ears completely broken by the sound here. So, yeah. Please make sure to give me some feedback. All of it is very much appreciated. First map, I have been told, will be Train. Tonight's first map will be Train. Starting lineup, I have not heard from Arctics their starting lineup yet, but the starting lineup for Phalanx here tonight will be Math, Need Bail, AK-47, Peanut Pencil, and Emultal. I haven't seen much of Emultal, but I know Peanut is a very good player. AK, ex-Rect player, although he has not been on as much as he usually is, like Wife and all of that. Oh, Maths with an S? I thought that was Maths was a Z. Yeah. But, yeah, Maths, I have encountered him a couple times throughout here and there. Skipped bands. Oh, bands, yeah, we didn't get any of the, we didn't get any information about the bands. We've only got the map. No, it is actually Emultal Zero. That is, the correct name here. So, map still hasn't started up yet. Anyways, lots to look forward to in this match. Really? They call him Immortal? Huh. That's scary. But, anyways, we just gotta wait for this match to start up. I'll keep interacting with you guys in the chat until the game starts here. His wife actually lets him play a lot. Oh, okay, that's good to know. That's very good to know, because honestly, I thought he was stuck to his 1.5 hour thing. Always did when he plays against me. Dead? Oh. Oh. What do you think about the new clip about the beta? Alright, so the new beta, honestly, not as disturbing as I would have expected, but it's still pretty disturbing having the little splash sound effect kind of thing while it just explodes. It'll definitely be easy to tell if you got a headshot or not in the game, though. Yeah, still, going around and executing wounded soldiers is a war crime. Yeah, so Drippy sounds liquid. Yeah, that's definitely a downside. I hope he changes that. Still have not seen the map come up. Again, we're with the Pav TV, everything. There's still a lot of bugs to be hammered out in here. We got plenty of keys that will do things that I don't want them to do. So if I do hit that key, I am very sorry in advance, as it will turn the screen white for about 10 to 15 seconds. But otherwise, it should be a pretty good stream. Tech 9. Well, I honestly think, from what I'm seeing, is Dave's just going to be taking guns out and placing them in. It's going to be a weird, like, copy-paste. Oh, the pistol? Oh, the machine pistol. Like, yeah. Yeah, well, it's definitely been a threat in CSGO and all the other first-person shooters, but, I'm not sure about how it will be in this game, because the Glock would definitely still be a competitor since you can spam fire the ever-living day out of it. So, honestly, Tech 9 I think will just still be obsolete. It'll be slow firing, so it won't compare to the Glock, you know. It would have to actually have low damage, probably lower than any SMG, but it cannot be too overpowered. Like, it can't be a 5-shot, like, ha, I just beat a guy with an M4 with this Tech 9 pistol that's like $1,200 or something. You know, it just needs to be close range weapon that is, like, essentially not used for aiming. It should have terrible, like, aim, essentially, for longer range. M9, M19. I'm really not sure. Honestly, the guns there, I, I've only got pictures so far, and that's about it. There hasn't really been much released, unfortunately, but you know, it's just pictures, so we'll just have to kind of estimate if they'll be as good as we think or as bad as we think. All I know is that there will be bugs after the update, and you know, we should all work together, you know, just try and get these bugs fixed out so we can get back to League play. Yes, first map is Train. And I'm not sure, but you know, I think this might be the map right here, the practice range beta. I think that might be the map they chose. Pretty decent map, you know, got a lot of obstacles in the way. Okay, it seems that they are trying to start it up now, as you can see the comp train in the top left there. Still don't know why there's so many blank maps throughout the startup here, but you know, pickers can't be choosers. As long as we have Bav TV back, we should be good. We're only about 5 minutes off. Yeah, 25 viewers. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. Very appreciative. This game definitely will draw a lot of attention. Because right now, this can determine Phalanx and Arctic's positions in the league. Because, as you can see from Phalanx, they are a new team, but they've definitely made their statement against their game in Wrecked. Arctic had a little bit of rough waters earlier on in the season, but have started to come back. Alright, seems we got the game going. Gotta wait for it to hit 1 minute, because that bug is still hanging around here. Honestly, Phalanx, when we just move up to spot 7. Alright. Everyone, we're loading in here. Get ready. Alright, pistol round here. We're going to see Arctic on CT side, while Phalanx will be starting out on T side. Of course, there is still the 145 bug where everything kind of halts to a stop here. We're seeing Phalanx take the path to B here. Looks like a full-on rush as we see a Deagle, Revolver, 5-7, another 1911, and Deagle as a nade is thrown into, oh shit. Rex takes out Burb, Bomb looks to be down. Rex taking out a Mule too, Maths. Peanut will finish off Rex here. Reggie takes out Maths. Dr. Greybush, AK-47, it's just Peanut. He's trying to get the plant, get some money. But he doesn't get the plant. He is just off. Alright, so it looks like Phalanx here only having around 2,600 at max spending here will be forced to save. It looks like they won't be going revolvers. It looks like one will be going a Glock, but the others will be sticking with a 1911. They might just try and get the plant to get that money. Actually, an interesting buy here as we see Mass with an ump. Definitely best SMG to go against armor now with the new... what's that gun called now? But anyways, Phalanx we have moving on to B site here as Maths and Peanut wait at the top of short here. Nothing really moving much, but they have given away their position by all the stepping around. Reggie's still waiting on site. We see him watching short pretty intently. He does hear their footsteps, so is watching that short angle pretty well. CT hanging out at connector, ready to reinforce when they make their move. Only 55 seconds remain. Seems that Peanut is still deciding whether to rotate over to A or stick with his B plan. And it looks like he'll drop ladder, so this could definitely be an A play. If he can have his team just distract a little bit more on B. But unfortunately, no. He's taking on a terrible situation there as 3 of the Arctic players were set up on site. We're already seeing most of Phalanx taken out, just a Mule left. And he is quickly immobilized by Reggie's P90. Alright. Phalanx should be able to buy, but unfortunately Maths might be the only one not to buy. He might have to go Revolver here. Only 2,800, as we see the rest of Phalanx with rifles. Maths goes with some util. Looks like he is getting the PP Bison. Alright, Phalanx moving a split here as we see 3 people going A main. We see Burb and Peanut both going around to Ivy. Maths climbing up the train, trying to take on the guy at Heaven. And Mule taking out Budgie with a nice headshot across there. Dr. Graybush taking down Burb. Peanut needs to break through Ivy, and he does. CT alone up in Heaven, trying to watch sight, waiting for his team to rotate. CT is taken down, so now the last 2 guys are off site, as Reggie and Rex will now try and retake site and get that bomb defused. Reggie holding up a connector. Rex tries to get the flank. He does. 2v3 situation for Arctic here. And Mjodl spots Reggie. Reggie out in the open with a P90. He headshots Maths. What a nice shot there. Peanut takes out both of them, though, and that will be round 3 going to Phalanx. We take a look at the scoreboard here. We do see Maths and Burr both without a kill yet, but that is to be expected on T side. Lots of suicidal tactics here. I see a lot of pushes really hard. They don't really hold back on this except for that one play. Alright, looks like they might be setting up for another A split here. Might go down through ladder. Bomb is going towards ladder here. Take a look at AK as he's already getting shots fired on him from traffic. Graybush pushing out of Ivy here. Will he take on Burb? Burb already waiting for him. He's getting damaged to hell there. AK pulls back from A main there. As we see Graybush still holding back. Rex pushing hard against Maths with the revolver. He goes for the gun. Peanut tries to take him out, but Peanut just falls down the ladder. AK, though, takes out Reggie, and Burb finishes off Rex Guando. Peanut taking out Budgie with a nice headshot there. CT waiting up in Heaven while Dr. Graybush still back in Ivy after his encounter with Burb. Peanut tries to get the plant down, but Graybush takes out the bomb with a 1911. It is a 2v1 situation for Phalanx. CT stuck up in Heaven now. You can hear their footsteps. They both know where he is, and he knows where they are. CT takes out Burb 1v1. AK, though, coming up behind him, surprising him, and kill CT. Round 4 going to Phalanx. Alright, taking a look at the scoreboard there. Burb finally off the no-kill chart. Maths still lagging behind a little bit. Still a very even match so far. Yeah, I wish I could hear the communication too, Need. Alright, we see AK pushing up through A main here. Lots of nice nades here. A little bit off. Budgie ducking behind connector there without getting much damage on him. AK shooting Peanut very questionably there as Burb takes out Rex Quando. DT still up in Heaven watching sight. AK and Peanut now moving along after Peanut took a little bit of damage from Graybush. Peanut taking out Graybush. As they get their flank established, they maintain control of Ivy now. Budgie, though, could disrupt it if he pushes out at the right time here. They might try and go for a B push while the rest of their team distracts them at A. But Reggie intercepts, taking out one. But he doesn't take out the other. Bomb was taken down, but AK manages to retrieve it. 4v1 for Phalanx. CT stuck up in Heaven again. Do they know he's there, though? You know, he uses his surprise, takes one down, but whiffs the second one. Oh, if he'd taken down that first one, he probably could have gotten both. All 3 of them firing at his location. Reloads while dropping down the ladder, but he is done. Round 5 going to Phalanx. Now, as we can see here, Math definitely having a lot of eco here. Peanut as well. All of Phalanx should be pretty good now to buy. Arctic looks like they're going on a save round, mostly revolvers. Rex going with an MP5. Though, next round they should be able to force buy in if they wish to. And it looks like Phalanx will be setting up for another A attack here. Burb, Amyotl, and maybe Maths are approaching Ivy. Greybush still holding back a little bit. Not sure if he's going to push them or not, but he's about to get a storm of Phalanx players on his position. It looks like AK might go that way too. No, AK is actually going to hold back a little bit. But he hears those footsteps, and he is beeping the heck out of them. Maths not peeking his corner, gets the knife kill! Oh, what a shame that he didn't get more there, though. The rest of Arctic now knows where all of the Phalanx players are, though. If Greybush got his call out good. AK taking out Reggie. Budgie still holding at stop sign with a revolver. Peanut pushing out of A1, but he pulls back. Phalanx going towards B site now. AK's already secured upper, so it should be a pretty easy take once they take out the connector threat. All Arctic players are on A, so they should just get this plant down and defend it. Bit of a misfire. Amyotl taking out Budgie. As we see CT going through, along with Rex, through the upper parts of B. But he's taken out on his flank. Oh, AK gets Rex, and Rex somehow gets AK, even though I didn't even see him looking in his direction. CT takes a shot at Burb, misses. Takes a little bit of fire. Seems okay, though. Peeks short, and nice shot on Peanut Pencil. CT is always a threat with that revolver, no matter what round it is. 1v2 situation. Trying to take him on, but it looks like he's just going to save and accept that they have not won this round. Does miss the AK on the ground. Saves the MP5. You can hear Phalanx following around them. Amyotl trying to get away from sight. Burb also off sight. But Amyotl didn't get off sight. That'll cost him some eco there. As Burb is the sole survivor for Phalanx that round. But round 6 goes to Phalanx. Take a look at the scoreboard. Math still lacking behind the rest of his team. 1-5. AK, meanwhile, at the top. Definitely his personal relationships have not slowed down his ability to play the game. Now, AK, Burb, and Maths all pushing up around towards B site. Might be a distraction, who knows at this point. Burb watching ladder. This could be an easy B setup here while they try and prevent the rotates. Meanwhile, Peanut will go all the way around to Ivy to try and get a flank on their position, which he finds is already smoked out. Amyotl, yeah. Alright. Immortal still all the way back at spawn. You might peek Peanut here. Burb at ladder still with Maths. It doesn't look like they have a formulated plan yet, but they are going to make a move through ladders. Peanut takes out Ivy, and Immortal takes out Budgie at A main. CT gets Burb down there as Maths goes for the plant. Very important that he gets this plant here. Very good kill. AK getting on Rex's rear, taking him down. Peanut taking out CT. Now it's all up to Reggie. 1v4 situation. He is not looking to save. Or is he? I think he's getting word in his Discord to save. Anyways, Reggie does need to save. He's only at $50, so he will not be able to buy next round. Neither will Rex or Greybush. But he decides to take on Peanut. Peanut already ducks in cover. Reggie misses his shot. That's a situation you want to have an AK in. And I'm not talking about the player. Looks like Reggie will survive that round as Peanut pulls back. And all the players, except for Burb, survive that round. Taking another look at this scoreboard. Maths still only 1 kill. Meanwhile, CT pulling ahead of the rest of the Arctic players. 7-4 and 18. Yeah, it's a scoreboard, M-Pads. Get used to it. But, now we see, AK Peanut going through a main, which can usually signify an A play. Mortal holding back, though, throwing util over. A lot of useful smokes that you see in the CSGO pro games. Peanut will again go through Ivy instead of A main. As we see a lot of fighting going on. Something at B. Reggie seems to be damaged. Might be the ladder, though. Mortal and Peanut both double peek Budgie. Not a good situation to be in for CT now, as they have lost Ivy control. Peanut can now easily flank around them as they smoke it out, but receive a flash in response. Peanut flashes himself again due to the wall thing, where if you flash around the corner, it will still flash you. Immortal coming out on site, throwing a smoke onto site right in front of the Arctic player's face. Doesn't look like CT's going to do much about it, though. He does hear those footsteps. No way he cannot. He peeks out, but into enemy fire. Not a good situation. Too many people to peek on. Just Rex and Reggie. Rex just coming on the site. Reggie coming through the opposite direction. They can get a good crossfire going if both of them stay alive. Rex still aiming downwards. Burb getting him from heaven. Ooh, almost distracts him away. Burb could drop down and take him out from behind, but Maths will finish him off, giving round 8 to Phalanx. Alright, so this is the last round of this half. Definitely interesting plays going on here. T-side can definitely be a very big variable as to whether the game will go in your favor or not. If you cannot get anything going on CT, you will not get anything going on T-side. We see a lot more util on A, signifying that it most likely will be an A play. It looks like Arctic will push out of Ivy, though. 3 of their players. I saw some friendly fire there, though, as they knock off each other's helmets. Budgie, though, takes out Peanut. It is a 3v4 situation for Arctic. Math still at long. Gets flashed. Budgie trying to hold them back. Will retreat back onto site. Rex all the way at B site here. Don't know how he got here. Don't know if that damage is from ladder or anyone else. But Budgie takes out Immortal. Burb takes out CT. It is Budgie and Rex versus AK, Maths, and Burb. AK going along the top of the train as his friend gives friendly fire. AK taking him down. Just Rex. Rex whiffs his chance. What a missed opportunity there. He had him up in the open. Still 1v3. 35 seconds. They're going to get the plant, it seems, but no, Rex will not allow it. He's killed by Burb, and then Burb does the suicide bonsai, you know? So does Maths. I cannot do free cam. It is broken. I am very sorry. It is expected in the next 4 weeks or so. Alright. Now, we have Phalanx going on CT side, and Arctic now on T side. Looks like mass amount of revolvers, 2 on each side. Lots of Glocks on Arctic side. Semi-auto fire between Rex and Peanut. Lot of shots fired there, but the 5-7 comes out victorious in the single fire combat. CT taking a couple shots. Misses, though. Burb taking out Budgie. Reggie getting the plant down. Very important there. Burb, headshot by Reggie. What a great shot there. Dr. Graybush headshotting Maths. Just Peanut and Immortal left. Man, I keep seeing Immortal. Alright, Peanut slowly making his way onto site. Immortal also taken out immediately by CT. Now it's just Peanut. He has no health remaining. 1 tap from almost any gun there. Peanut, though, still takes out 1. He climbs up the ladder, but is quickly shot from behind, as we could see Graybush dropping there. Oh, welcome, Control Flirt Delete from the Onward community. Guys, we're all VR players, alright? It doesn't matter which game we play. Alright, we can see that, again, Phalanx will be going with a save revolver deagle combo, while AK still going with the 1911. A lot of pushes onto A site here. Graybush CT hides behind electrical box. Still a lot of damage on Graybush here. Budgie, though, taking out Burb at B site. Need to find the bomb now as Reggie is on B with Budgie. But where is their bomb? Have they not got it? Math's peeking out. Connector there. Only takes a little bit of damage. Immortal still waiting at the top. Budgie, Math still stuck in a peek standoff here. Immortal could break it, though, if he gets a nice peek and can get that key headshot with the revolver. But Reggie and CT going on the opposite site. They've got 40 seconds to plant. Looks like Rex, though, is not aware that he is bomb or doesn't care. He's going to go plant at B, though, exactly where Immortal is. But it seems that there will be a trade between Immortal and Budgie with a 1911. Yeah. Phalanx is giving up a lot of ground here. Something they could improve on. AK going with an M4. Arctic looks like they're still going to buy. As you can see from CT's view here, we have CT and from the size of that small gamer tag, I think that's Reggie. They push on the site. Lots of util going out, flying all towards connector. Peanut is the only one able to really see at this moment, as all of Phalanx tries to maneuver around to get around connector all the way through A1. Peanut still holding off Arctic as they got the plant already. It's up to the rest of Phalanx to try and flank around. Budgie getting a peek, but taken out by AK. AK is going to peek. Graybush coming around and taking out Peanut and Emoto. AK taking out Reggie, but Rex Kwando finishes off and takes out AK. 5-7, round 12 going to Phalanx. Or was it? Wait, no, never mind. That's Arctic. That's Arctic. Oh, we lost a guy. No brute. Okay, so it seems that Graybush, CT, Budgie. Reggie Strait did disconnect. I have seen this happen before. He does his setup, I don't know why, will crash sometimes and it will repeat the audio. But anyways, we have Nobru here joining the match. He could actually make a difference, believe it or not, with his op. If they can get him an op, then that would be spectacular. But they'll have to win this round to be able to afford him one, because he will come into this with only about 4,100. CT going for plant. Hit himself with his own nade, though. What catastrophe that was, but it's a 3v3. All Phalanx is full health, though. Meanwhile, all of Arctic is at least half or lower. AK throwing some util. Flashes him, pushes out, takes out CT. Graybush waiting in heaven. Budgie all the way in Ivy. Graybush spying Immortal. AK working his way underneath. Graybush pushes out, gets shot in the back. Just AK. Budgie versus AK around the corner. AK takes out Budgie with the PP Bison. What a close round that was. AK is going for the defuse now. 10 seconds. Plenty of time. Looks like Nobru will not come into this with a lot of money. 3,700 for him. So, unless Rex wants to try and get him an op and he can give him a rifle, then not much will be expected in this round. PP. Alright. Let's take a look into the scoreboard here. Very interesting picture from Nobru, as he is known to have a lot of new anime pictures, especially compared with Immortal there. Now we got the anime matchup. Very important. Now, a lot of utility as they storm out of lower B, immediately pre-firing the top there. Burb waiting on top of the train. He surprises them at close range, takes out two, and he takes out Graybush, who is not able to reload in time. What a good play by Burb there. Meanwhile, Rex and Nobru still hang back in upper B. They have not pushed out yet. It is a 2v3. It was a very awkward situation for Greybush there. Unable to reload, runs out of ammo at the worst time, too. Oh, Nobru killing Rex with a knife. What a terrible team kill that was. I have no idea how that happened. Alrighty. One round away. Phalanx wins this, and Arctic will lose their first map, and will put them at a disadvantage in the second one here. Alright, so setup on B from Burb here. A lot of utility already you can hear from the other site. Quick plant by Arctic. Very important there. This is a 4v5 situation, though they lost a player on entry. Nobru here with an Greybush taking out AK. Nobru not taking out Burb, but CT pushes, takes one out, but is taken out by Burb. Greybush and Budgie, last two standing. 2v3 situation. Peanut climbing up on top of the train. Greybush still holding an A1. They could get a defuse, theoretically. Greybush taking out Burb. Greybush and Budgie versus Peanut. Peanut taking out Budgie. Oh, and Peanut will take out Greybush. So close here. But it looks like map 1 will be going to Phalanx. Alrighty. So, very, very interesting map there. I honestly did not expect this. I expected a little bit closer, but as you could see from what just happened there, this game is a lot more dependent than I thought. Yeah, I wish I had some highlight clips. That would have been that would be great. Gotta learn video editing though. But a lot of important things that happened during that map that we can expect here. Is this the same neighborhood? I don't believe Nobru uses any hacks, and that is not really fair to accuse him of it until, you know, guilty. All right. Now, anyways, as we saw there, one of the Arctic players dropped. That's also what happened with the. That's also what happened in another game I saw. It really affected the economy as it did completely collapse one player's economy. Nobru came in with only $900 off a lost round. So Arctic already behind is really not a good situation for him. Now, what do you guys think was the best moment in that game so far? Anyone got any little things they want to mention? Or was that team kill with Nobru at the end there ruined his economy for the last round? He had $0. Yeah, guys, I would appreciate no hack accusations, etc. All right, it's not fun. We're a good community. We don't need to just go out and blatantly call each other this and that. All right. Now, anyways, a big moment I thought that really changed the tide of that one play that could have gotten Arctic a plant was Greybush's running out of ammo against Burb there. Burb was on top of the train, jumping down, taking out two of them. It looks like Burb and Greybush were about to reload, but apparently Greybush decided to not reload and went straight for him, only getting a bullet on... he only got a bullet on Burb. He was so close to taking out Burb, but Burb manages to finish him off. Just enough ammo, too, as well. Now, I'm going to currently try and find out what the second map will be. Alright, now, taking a look back at the matches here, we have a couple new, more games coming up this weekend. Dream had just played Unicorn, I believe, tonight. Meanwhile, Nova Sixers and Unicorn Holders are playing again. I don't know how you can play... Wait, no, not last night. I am reading this wrong. Terribly, terribly wrong. Alright. Oh, it looks like they already moved on to the second map. I am sorry, folks. I have gotten a little bit behind there. Didn't expect them to start so fast. It usually goes with a 5-minute break. That's what I've noticed. But anyways, we see round 1 already went to Arctic. Not sure what happened there. But Arctic seems to have quite an interesting combo. I thought I saw in a Car 98. As we see Peanut, Burb, Immortal, Maths, and AK trailing behind, but going definitely for a B hit. Oh, yep. Rookie mistake. Alright, there we go. Alright, yep. Everything should be good now. Very sorry about that. Alright. Slow push outwards. We lost a player. It looks like AK drops. So now what will Phalanx do to get him in? A trade here between a Modal and Budgie. Peanut, Burb, and Maths pushing out on the site. 3v3 situation now as Maths takes out Nobu. CT peeking out Cat. Takes some damage. Still with that revolver there. CT will take out Maths, Greybush will take out Burb, and Greybush will manage to take out Peanut Pencil as well with that quick reload, unlike last game. And I did see that Car 98 is right there. As you can see, him holding it. Alright, now, going back to Peanut here, they still are down a player. They might try and solve for time if they've got a replacement. There he is. AK has just joined back into the game. They are at a 2-round, 4-player versus 5-player disadvantage here. Looks like they will be going with a mostly save round. Burb with Revolver and Maths with a Deagle. Peanut and Immortal doing a full save. You could hear some util nades being thrown. Peanut looks like he's about to peek outside of Palace here. Greybush waiting underneath, though, as we see most of Arctic spread fairly throughout the map, mostly towards B site. Peanut might try and go for the plant. If they can distract and they can get the plant, that would be important, but Greybush takes out Burb, who is already trying to advance on the site. Greybush holding back, takes a peek, takes out Immortal, and turns to look towards Palace. Peanut and Maths versus Greybush here on site. Peanut's still stuck in Palace, as I think Greybush did hear him pull out the bomb. Maths takes out Greybush, though, with the Deagle. No, yeah, the Deagle. Rex, though, takes out Maths. Peanut goes for the plant. He gets the plant. That's all that mattered this round. He will take some shots, valiantly trying to defend his bomb. But that will be it. Round 3 will go to Arctic. Clip here. Tasty water. This stream brought to you by water. Anyways, as we see here, Arctic still has enough to afford to buy this round. CT might stick with his revolver. No, he will switch to the M4. I have seen CT go into rifle rounds with a revolver if he does not have enough. Looks like Peanut going to have some util out, ready for a quick push onto B site. I think they might try and give up on A here, because B looks very enticing for Peanut. A lot of smokes being thrown up. Doesn't cover the entire hallway, but Budgie blind fire takes a hit on Peanut, reveals his location. Emoto trying to throw a nade, comes back and hurts them all. Oh, what a terrible way to set up this play. It looks like they might try and go for a rotate to A site. AK is still trying to hold upper mid. Smokes out in window, but I don't think that they'll be able to get past before the smoke wears out, because he is very intent on watching that angle. If I were him, I would have the team move up while he's doing that, and Burb looks like he's doing just that. But they're peaked from... Oh, they're peaked from multiple angles. It is a slaughter. Maths, last one holding down there. He is down. Just AK left. Takes out CT, though, but is not able to get Nobru. He is dinked in body shot. That is it. Alright, round 4 goes to Arctic. Again, let's take a look at the scoreboard. Burb seems to be trailing behind again. 0-4. Rex still yet to die. And CT again, we see him at the top, while Maths is at the top for Phalanx. AK seems to be having some more connection problems as he's got the bomb at their spawn. He's not moving, and his camera seems to be off quite a bit. This does not look good. Peanut trying... Oh, yeah, AK has disconnected. He has dropped his headset completely. I have no idea if that is his internet or not, but we are going to stay here and track this bomb, because it doesn't seem like his teammates... Wait, is he back? He's back. It seems... No, nope, he's dropped his headset again. I don't know if he's playing catch with his headset or not, but he disconnects. Bomb is down at their spawn. Burb has already taken a position around them. Nobru taking out Immortal. Burb taking out Rex Kwando. Greybush getting taken out by Burb. It's Burb versus 2. They both know where Burb is now. Burb would probably try and save because the bomb is down. He's got 50 seconds. He could go for it, theoretically. I don't think he'll have enough time, though. AK rejoins, though. This could be a big problem for them a lot. Like, if they are having connection issues, they need to have a 6-player on standby ready, like how Arctic did in the first map we saw. But it looks like Phalanx has a lot of faith in AK's internet. Faith, probably not well put. Yeah. Yeah, Need Bail. You might want to get in their Discord if you're watching the stream right now. Alright, so Burb waits it out, saves an M4, saves his own gun. Looks like Phalanx will be able to buy again. AK having enough for M4. Don't know if he has armor, though. Cannot see out of the corner of his eye. AK is going... No, that's Peanut. Peanut seems to be going naked AK. Lots of smokes and nades going on to A site. Rex and Greybush not getting hit by that. Tracking these healths, no hits whatsoever. Good smokes, though, clearing out middle of site, but Greybush will stay completely fine underneath platform there. But he's going to move up. He might peek him. Rex sees them at A main. Greybush is going to peek him, but he takes out Peanut Pencil. Good peek there. That could have gone either ways, though. He goes out. Good flash from Rex, taking out Maths. Goes back to watch Palace there. You can hear their footsteps. Burb, Mortal. AK all the way at B site. Not sure if he is bomb or not. This could be an interesting play. Nobru hiding behind the bleachers. Benches, you say it. Nobru could come right behind AK. And he does. But whiffs. But he finishes him off anyways. Don't know what AK was doing all the way at B site. But that didn't work out as CT ops Burb. Looks like, oh, a second op in a row. And that will determine the round. Round 6 going to Arctic. Take a look here. 8K, you can't really count his score right now due to his multiple connection problems. Then we take a look at CT, Nobru. Nobru doing the best I'd consider on Arctic side, but CT with that double op at the end was very, very destructive to whatever resistance remained from Phalanx that round. Phalanx looks like they're trying to make a play up mid. They flash themselves, though. Not a good flash off the bat. Another bad flash will keep them blind, giving away their location. Peanut trying to get an op shot at mid. A turtle battle. Peanut gets CT, but CT takes out a Mule. Nice little battle there. But they did take out Window, which is very key in taking A site. Burb taking out Rex Kwando. Mass takes some damage. Burb takes a little bit of damage, but they're getting shot at in the back from Cat. Through the smoke, it seems. Greybush waiting for him. Takes out Burb, but Burb ends up trading. Budgie taking out AK as they move to secure A site again. Maz and Peanut seem to be retreating off site. Peanut taking out Nobru. 2v1 situation. No way is Phalanx going to lose this round. But if they do, then I never said those words. Ooh, Budgie takes out Peanut. A little bit of an aggressive push. Well, Maths is all the way across the map at mid. Where are these guys going? Did they leave the bomb? They left the bomb at mid. Peanut did fight off Budgie. I wonder if Maths will be able to make it. If anything, they should have rotated together. Budgie would have not been able to take out both of them at the same time, but feeding yourselves one by one is definitely a bad way to take out one person. He does get the plant, though, on the site. Interesting position. Drops the extra AK he's been carrying. Will take up a default position at Van. In that situation, you probably want to plant for apartments and take up the chair, because it's only one person coming for you. So you know exactly where they'll come. Especially since you know that your last guy was down on A site. Budgie throwing some utility on the site. No peeks yet. We'll clear out all the corners. Good checks. Will he deduce that he's at Van yet? Looks like he's going for site. Maths having to peek. Takes out Budgie. First round. Phalanx has got all map here. Definitely a spirit lifter there. A lot of close rounds we've seen. So Arctic may have to go with a buy round. Actually a save round. Greybush. Always interesting to see when someone has a double barrel. Can't tell if... Yep, he's got dual double barrels. Let's track this guy. Let's see those 4K. Let's see the 4K double barrel. But it seems that they're going to the other side. Greybush did not position himself right. What a shame. Some util going up into apartments. AK holding back after a supposed encounter at mid. Immortal still up. Peanut taking some damage through kitchen there. If you didn't know, you can shoot through that little wooden door there. Spam fire is definitely a good way to clear them out of apartments while having your friend push. Peanut is going to... Peanut's going to hold back while the rest of his team seems to be rotating. Greybush does not get a kill. You heard them fire off, but he misses the shots. CT still holding mid. He has not seen Maz, but he does just peek them right in time. 4 shots, 1 kill, but he does damage Burb, and Peanut takes out Budgie, though. So it is a 3v3 situation. Peanut... If Nobru does move before Peanut gets to him, this could be bad, but nope, Nobru waits right at the right moment there. AK coming out of Palace, takes some shots at CT, just AK left, CT knows where he is, he got those shots on him. 1v2, 14 seconds remain. It's up to him if he wants to save for the last round or if he's going to try and take them both out. At this point, he has lost time. He is going to lose the round anyways, but he's going to try and take a K with him. Not a good idea. He loses to CT's revolver. CT does not save that extra gun, though, and he begs the ground to give him another gun. All right. Bombs picked up. It looks like Phalanx will be going mostly naked here. They are still 6 rounds behind. Not good for this particular map. You usually want to go a at least 6-3. 7-2 is not the worse, but definitely not the best to go into Mirage with. CT, it's definitely a CT-sided map, but if you can't push on CT, if you can't push on T, you can't hold on CT. Peanut trading with Greybush. They've lost their guy under a platform there. As Phalanx floods the site, they are now able to get that plant. If Immortal can get to the site, waiting to input that last takes a little bit of fire, but AK takes out Budgie. CT finishes off AK. The rest of Arctic looking for a retake, a 3v3 situation. I say situation a lot. And please stop complaining about hacks in this Discord. It is not fun, and it is a toxic that I don't want in our league. Nobrew taking out Maths. CT taking out Burb while Burb takes out CT. It is just Immortal. Immortal versus Rex. Rex peeks him at the right moment as he's reloading. Rex gets the kill. And the last clip. And will he shoot himself? He does a little dance move and shoots himself. Alrighty. Okay. 8-1 for Arctic. This game will be a lot closer than I thought, honestly. It looks like, and Sparring, there is no comebacks, because that word is always cursed. It looks like it'll be a Arctic map. Switching to Arctic on CT now. T side now. Take a look. Couple of shots exchanged at mid. Peanut trying to crouch down. CT firing on him. Takes him down with a revolver. Greybush pushing on to B site. Takes out Immortal. Burb takes some shots at A site. Nobrew doesn't get hit. Math shoots him a little bit with a deagle through the slot. Nobrew is going to try and flank him. They get the plant on B site. Greybush pushing into Math. Greybush taking out Burb and AK. What a nice play there. And throws the knife in victory as Arctic will take their 9th round. Very interesting game so far. I am very pleased by this. Even though this map is a wipeout for Phalanx, I think the third one will be even more intense because of it. Burb getting some shots open, kills someone with a ump headshot. That is the worst way to go out, is with a ump headshot. Some kills there as CT takes out Burb, Nobrew takes out Peanut. It's just Immortal and Maz left to defend Arctic's... Well, to defend themselves from Arctic's winning of this round. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Alright, as we go to Immortal here, Maths will not check his corner. I bet you here, Nobrew will just take him completely down by surprise. Will he knife him, though? That's the question. Nope, just blatant... Oh. Nobrew finishing off. Never mind. Budgie takes out Immortal, and the second map will go to Arctic. Taking a look at the scoreboard here, as Arctic does their nice little team suicide pact, whatever they do. Anyways, we have here CT really doing well in this map. Nobrew, very nice to see that 15-5, 13-3 matchup. That's nice. But anyways, let's get to the look over of what happened in this map. Now, during this map, we definitely did see a lot of strategies tried out by Phalanx, given that they were T-side first. We didn't see much from Arctic. We can't really give much of a description, but they did take A-site very well, B-site as well. They did pretty well on T-side in the last 2 rounds. Phalanx, though, had a lot of bad luck with AK there during the mid rounds, as we could see him losing connection quite a bit. So, not very good that they had to go 2 rounds without him. They should have had their 5th guy there all times. You should always have 6. I don't care if you're gonna push a match, get 6. All right. You don't want to end up giving your team a 5v4 situation. Now, with Phalanx as well, you could see them trying to push through apartments a lot. B-take was their main objective, but unfortunately, it did not come to fruition, as we saw them constantly getting bombarded in apartments. They tried to push out, but they would end up shooting each other or getting mowed down. Noboru, Jesus. But, anyways, you can see Phalanx having a lot of issues on T side, and that is no bueno. Arctic definitely did a good job holding. Graybush standing out on A site there. He would take out a couple, or at least light a few up before he was taken down. AK's out. Looks like Need Bail will be put in then. So no more connection issues. Now I'm waiting for word on what the third map is. Don't know if I will get a response though. Anyways, any highlights you guys liked about that? Anything funny? Cash next. All right. All right. So it will be Cash. Third map. They might have a little bit of a break. I would expect them to after they're subbing in their new player. Again, guys, thank you to ProTube VR and VR Cover for sponsoring VRML. Great guys, great products. Go check them out. But also, this game so far is definitely far from over. This whole next map will be the deciding factor in this game. And I expect it to be a very close one. Because, as we can see, there has been a lot of map dependence. Arctic succeeds a lot on Mirage, as you can see, and Phalanx succeeding a lot on Train. Plenty of problems, though, with both sides. Both teams definitely have some things to work on. Phalanx needs to a little bit better coordinate their pushes. They're holding back a lot in apartments on Mirage, which definitely is not a good thing to do. You'll get mowed down, as we saw. They're in, all right. Refresh it again. Gotta wait for it to hit 1 minute. I don't want to get the data error cache log, whatever that is. Oh, they had to restart it? Okay. Yeah, a lot of issues with the restarting thing. I wish we could have the mode set to at least 30 seconds. That would probably be the best, so that everyone doesn't have to have it loaded up on their old 2004 HDDs. Yeah, Mirage, you're going to have a bad time. But, yeah. Gotta wait for it to hit 1 minute, and then we will get right into it. Again, you can't really bet on which team is going to win this yet. There's no definitive answer. And no, they're not throwing. No one's throwing. That would not be fun. Alright, let's get in and watch this game. Map 3, Arctic vs. Phalanx. Current score? Interesting. Alright. We come into this with the 145 glitch. Don't worry about it. Just let it load in. We see Arctic moving towards A site now. Alright, let's load it up live. Seems to be some issues with Pav TV. To be expected. Rex is pushing around already. Graybush taking out Maths on A site. Immortal taking out Nobu. Graybush taking out Immortal. Budgie getting taken out by Burb. Burb's trying to one-hand it. Don't know what's going on with that revolver, though. It might be a new strat or something. Burb taking out Budgie and a nice headshot on Graybush. Some lag going on there. Rex coming up behind as it's CT and Rex versus Peanut and Burb. Looks like they put in Crimson for AK, though. A little bit of lag going on. Don't know what's going on there, but CT takes out Peanut. Rex and CT both fighting off Burb. Oh no! Okay, I'm awful. I'm awful. Alright, there we go. Alright. Yep. I'm getting a lot of angry Discord messages. I'm sorry. Yep. It should be better now. All right. Sorry about that. But anyways, Arctic did take A site, held it pretty well against Phalanx there. And we're going to see Rex fanning out to B this time. We're going to see Nobrew pushing hard up mid after smoking out Z. Immortal and Nobrew are going to have a little bit of a fight here between the anime. Nobrew takes out Immortal. Trying to get some shots on A site there. CT, Greybush, and Budgie all pushing out onto A site. Some shots fired between Maz and Greybush. Budgie taking out Maz. Peanut going and taking out Rex. Budgie messing up a little bit with the bomb. But they get the plant. A 4v2 play right now. Peanut and Burb both need to regroup and push this site together. But Burb will try it out on his own. Does get a kill, but is now lit. Peanut scavenges an AK from either Rex. Yeah, scavenges an AK from Rex's body here. 2v3 situation. CT getting a couple shots. Budgie taking out Burb. 1v3. Peanut might try and save this. Yes, he will save and pull back to garage. But he does manage to take out Greybush. 1v2. Gets some shots in the butt. That's about it. He saves a revolver. 2 revolvers. Second round will go to Arctic. Really interesting here. Maz and Crimson both stuck at 0 kills still. As we see CT unkilled yet. Burb leading the pack 3-2. 6 points. Arctic looks to be setting up again towards A. 4 players pushing towards it, while Greybush watches up on boost. Rex all the way at B site again. Could take out whoever's watching B site this time, but it does not seem like he will try that. Nobrew going in vents. Expected a little bit of friendly fire there. CT seems to be watching vents while Nobrew peeks out mid. Immortal, Crimson, and Peanut are off-site. Don't seem to be gathering what's going on as Maz takes out Greybush. Maz peeks out, though, a little bit too aggressive there. Budgie and Rex both pushing on to A-site. Bird, Crimson, knocking off Budgie's helmet. Budgie, a one-tap. Nobrew taking out Immortal. Nobrew taking out Burb as well. Now, this is just hard to determine. The bomb was planted on B, apparently. Peanut was trying to peek B quite a bit there, holding up in heaven. A little bit too far out, if I might add. But the round will go in favor of Arctic. 3-0 here. Don't know what's going on, but, you know, throws are starting to give out. Now we see here Rex pushing up A main, CT watching boost, Budgie going towards B, Nobrew going up mid, Greybush going up mid as well. So we see a 1B 4 mid, possibly. Already some engagements going on at B site. Peanut pulling back into tree room. Crimson all the way at A, we see across the map there. Peanut will hold tree, but CT will take out Burb. A delicate push on A is required. B is required to get this bomb plant. Budgie will nade Peanut Pencil with a nice placed nade right there. CT will take place under, while Immortal will hold back Greybush with a 1911. Greybush gunned down. He gets beaten with a 1911 while he had a rifle. What an embarrassing moment. 3v3. Rex with a nice headshot on Immortal. Crimson taking out Budgie. Nice headshot. 2 consecutive headshots, but is headshot by Rex. This is a battle of the AKs 1v1 situation here. Rex is tagged up, Math still at full health. Will he re-peek it? Well, Rex still getting pounded. Will he shoot through the box? Rex just has to hold him, but Maz takes out Rex. He has to defuse it. No time. He's gonna die. Oh, what a shame. It seems he might have forgotten about the bomb there. As round 4 goes to Arctic. Yeah, very aggressive play there. Peanut, though, does have an op. And instead of going to watch mid, he is going to watch B with the op. Interesting decision here. Holding it at 45 degree, using that side of the gun barrel to line it up. Something that a lot of players are now using. Arctic, though, seems to be going A as they file out. Nobru taking out Burb. Maz also taking out CT. Greybush, though, finishing off Crimson. Maz coming out again, taking out Nobru. Greybush finishing off Maz. A 3v2 for Arctic. Peanut still holding back with his op. He does not want to lose it. He has to play this very, very carefully. Peanut peeks. Takes out Rex. Aims again. Misses his second shot. Peanut in Immortal. Greybush pushes him. No chance for Peanut there. Immortal stuck at truck now in a 1v2. And Greybush will finish him off with a headshot with the M4. Yeah, very brassy peak. Not something that you'd usually do against an op. Peanut somehow affording an op again, though. Not something I'm very expectant of. Greybush, CT, Rex, and Budgie. Oh, CT getting picked by Peanut while the rest of them move on to A. A grenade is dropped by Mads, but it doesn't seem to do much damage to any of the Arctic players as they get clear. Greybush going down highway. Looks like he's going to try and take out Peanut again for their rematch at mid, but Peanut will pull off and head up towards truck. Arctic will get the A plant. Budgie throwing some util. Great nade takes out the op. Budgie is on the roll for util today. Crimson taking out Greybush. While Nobru takes out Crimson. Just Immortal left. Nobru finishing off Immortal. Taking a look at the scoreboard again. Nobru leading the pack of Arctic players. Definitely not going in the direction I thought it would be going in this third map. Arctic dominating. It is a T-sided map. So it seems that Phalanx has been on the wrong side for 2 maps in a row. I don't know which one of these 2 they picked, but apparently they did pick a wrong side either on this map or on Mirage. Already seeing an engagement between Nobru and Peanut. It doesn't look like it shattered the board there, but it's a client-side bug. Going over here, we see Greybush pushed up mid already to Marshmallow. Get some shots off. Nobru getting around Immortal, looks like. Holding around tree, waiting for someone to peek. Well, it seems he's gazed those wandering towards a main. He gets opped by Peanut, who quickly reacts there. Nice shot. Burb taking out Greybush. Looks like no flank is coming to help. Budgie still at A, but is taken down. Rex and CT both going on B side, but will they try and rotate it to A? I have no idea where CT is trying to head. Alright, CT's going to wrap around and go through vents this time. Peanut still waiting in tree. Immortal still waiting in heaven. Rex and CT both trying to get on site. Very quiet now as they move out. Rex will have to check his corner. And he finishes off Peanut. Their cover is now blown, though, so they have to get that plant before they get flooded. But unfortunately does not check heaven, and the bomb is taken down. And CT does not check his corner and is taken out while trying to pick up Peanut's op. Round 7 going to Phalanx. So this could build up for a comeback. Again, the cursed word. But Nobru still leading the pack. Pretty close-knit KD for Phalanx. All 6 deaths. That's something you rarely see. Crimson, a little bit taller than everyone else, it looks like. Pushes up through A main. It looks like he's going to do an aggressive push here. Try and throw a nade. But he doesn't seem to really damage anyone with it. A lot of util wasted there. 3 nades going in. No damage is taken by Arctic. CT is going to push up through A main here. Nobru taking out Immortal at mid. Greybush claiming Crimson and Mass, while Mass avenges his fallen comrade at Highway there. Nobru still waiting at Highway, seeing if Peanut will peek through here. The smoke again is giving Arctic cover while they move around the site. CT taking position on top of the crates. Not usually a good spot to go towards when your enemy is towards truck, because how much of your body is exposed compared to how much of theirs is at truck. But again, there is a lot of problems here as Peanut is now beat up and Burb is all that's left. Nobru could move in here and take out Burb. Burb's going to retreat into their spawn and save all the M4s they left at their spawn. Who says you don't need more than 5 M4s, huh? Who knows? You might go back and grab it at the end of the round. Alright, Burb is going to save last round. Phalanx is still 6 rounds behind. Don't know what has changed, but suddenly a switch has been flipped ever since the first map, as things have not been going Phalanx's direction. Alright, all Phalanx buying, Arctic buying. Very important round here. Arctic definitely setting up for the B play here. I mean, A play. Sorry, I am spacing out a little bit. Alright, Greybush pushes through Squeaky. Budgie still at A main. Rex falling behind with a nade in his hand, ready to throw it. A lot of util expected onto site. Arctic classic here. Lots of nades flood the site. None of them get many hits. Nobru all the way in vents. Don't know what these flanks are used for, but they haven't really been doing much for Arctic this game. Even though they are winning, it still hasn't been doing much for them. Greybush pushing out through Squeaky. Takes a shot, but is quickly mowed down as he pre-fires the wrong corner. Burb takes some damage from a nade, but Rex, nice headshot on him. 4v3 for Phalanx. Rex taking out Mass with another headshot. Rex is definitely on a roll right now. Lots of headshots this game. Looks like Rex will get the plant. Crimson holding it Highway. Immortal at truck. Peanut is still in A main. They've got 3 different angles here. They can definitely push them all together and take them out. Just Budgie. Perfect coordination on this play as they are going to get the last round and apparently try and save. But then realize, oh yeah, it's halftime, dum-dum. Alright. Oh, Oz Army. That's an interesting match. But I'm probably going to go for the more important one set first here. Alright, anyways, this is a very important round here. If Arctic wins this pistol round, as they have in the first, they will take control this side. But it looks like they have pushed the wrong site as they go to A main. Lots of Phalanx players. They're holding back, though, and a team kill already as Burb takes out Crimson. CT with a nice trade with Immortal. Greybush taking out Peanut. Maths finishing off Greybush. Matt's taking some fire. Rex trying to hold the site with everything he has. Spam fires the Glock. Goes around, kills Math. Gets flanked by Burb. It is all up to Burb. 1v2. He takes some fire. They know where he is. This would be a miracle if he can pull this off. But he's going to expose himself fully to both angles. Doesn't look at the right time. Gets a knife thrown at him. Budgie peeks. He knows where both of them are now. He's got 40 seconds to plant. All Arctic has to do is keep him from planting. But he takes out one. 1v1. Budgie finishing him off with the last shot. Arctic now has full control. Arctic now having the advantage. They are able to buy into the 10th or 11th round here, which could possibly lead to the last round next. The next round could be the last, actually, after the save round by Phalanx. They are going to try and drive their next round to be their most important. Greybush, blind firing through smoke, gets hits on Burb, though. Crimson getting flashed, pushes out into Greybush. Greybush losing his helmet, but takes out most of their team. 3 of their players are already down. Burb and Immortal. Last one's left. Burb running away. But Greybush is going to actually go down. Wow, Burb, with the last bit of his health, casts down Greybush, but is finally wiped out by Budgie. Alright, now we're approaching possibly the last round of the game. Very interesting what Phalanx comes up with here. They are still... Yep, it looks like Arctic's all hugging each other. They're pre-celebrating. Will they regret it, though? Phalanx has got to pull through this round if they want to have a possible comeback. I've seen comebacks happen before. Wait a bit. Taking some shots already. Peanut's already damaged. Not good. Crimson already damaged. Maths is already taken down. This does not look too good. Noboru taking out Crimson with the PP Bison. Immortal taking out Noboru. 3v3. CT is that truck waiting for them. Immortal and Burb trying to push out. Gets flanked by Greybush. Traded. Complete chaos. Takes out CT. What a nice nade from Immortal. Just Rex left. Watching mid. Head down as always. Peanut watching this angle. Rex trotting up could catch Peanut's attention, and Peanut could peek him right at the right time. This could possibly lead to another round being played. Bad time to throw. He does not hear him. Rex gets on top. Oh, he releases himself. Oh, and Rex whiffs it. So close, but Peanut finishes him off. Looks like Phalanx lives another round. Arctic going with some interesting buys here. I can't tell if Greybush bought double barrels or not. He does have a double barrel and a revolver. Here we have an example of a late-term pirate. Crimson taking out CT early on, already giving them a one-man advantage and mid-control. So lots of utility being thrown at Z, even though they've already taken it. At this point, you have to push up. You have to take advantage of this situation. You already have a man up. You can take a full site 5v2 guaranteed. Immortal taking out Budgie. Crimson already on site. Will he get Noboru? He flanks from behind but doesn't get him. Pulls back instead of trying to keep fighting Noboru. Noboru will finish him off. Greybush double barrels. Peanut. Burb taking out Greybush. Matt taking out Noboru. 2v1 again. Just Rex remains. Rex going up to boost. Could he spot Math? No, he can't. Just a little bit late. 45 seconds remain. Burb and Math both trying to get this plant down on site. And he does get the plant down. Rex coming up behind them at A main. Looking down as always. Will he get a kill or will he fall? He trades with Maths. What a good sacrifice there, as it looks like Phalanx lives another round. 2 in a row. All right. Looking back here. Phalanx. Again, Peanut crouching down. It looks like he hit himself in the nuts. I'm not sure what happened there. Alright. We see something. Oh, another kill, but it looks like Peanut dropped. The nut shot was too hard. It is now equal, though, 4v4. This is not good for Phalanx. They need all their players. Lots of connection issues. Nobru peeking out after a nice flashbang damages them a lot. Budgie pushing out A main, takes out Burb. Graybush is already flanking behind them. This is in a state of panic. They're all running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Nobru at the barrels there. Maths, Immortal, and Crimson all are going to try and rendezvous on B, while the 4 Arctic players are all finding themselves on A, and just realize that they had no one on B. Now, also important, not just winning this round, but also making sure Peanut gets back in time for the next round. Don't know if he's dropped permanently or if he's coming back or not, but Budgie will take out Immortal, and Crimson is down as well. It is all up to Maths. 1v4. 1 kill. Graybush takes out Maz, and there we have it. Not good coverage, as Arctic will easily take sight. Nobru wiping out most of his team. And the rapid fire will cease as the cannons have been fired. This will be the end of the game. Arctic taking the win 25 to 16, I believe. 25 to 16. But the drop definitely was a big, big problem there. That definitely screwed them both maps. Lots of issues. Lots of bad play calls. Not a lot of IGLing that you'd expect. You always have to be ready for these kinds of situations, and this is a prime example of it. Going back over this, I definitely saw Arctic taking advantage of their CT side and really keeping all of them at bay. Even though not CT sided, they still did their best. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I may go on to stream this Oz Army versus Voltron. If you want to stick around and watch that, then that will be up in just a minute here. I'm going to grab some water, as my throat is completely parched. Alright, I'm going to end it, and then I am going to start it up again as to save the VOD.